Section 91 of the Book of Household Management. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Belinda Brown of Indianapolis, Indiana. The Book of Household Management by Isabella Beeton. Dinners and Dining, Chapter 40, Part 3. July 2019. Dinner for 18 persons. First course, green pea soup, removed by salmon and dressed cucumber. Whitebait, vase of flowers, stewed trout. Soup à la reine, removed by mackerel à la maître d'hôtel. Entree, lamb cutlet and peas, lobster curry and casserole, vase of flowers, scallops of chicken, chicken patties. Second course, haunch of venison, pigeon pie, boiled capons, vase of flowers, spring chicken, braised ham, saddle of lamb. Third course, prawns, roast ducks, removed by raspberry cream, custards, vanilla souffle. Cherry tart, vase of flowers, raspberry and currant tart, strawberry cream. Creams, green goose removed by iced pudding, tartlets, dessert and ices. 2020. Dinner for 12 persons. July. First course, soup à la jardinière, chicken soup, crimped salmon in parsley and butter, trout à fines herbes in cases. Entrees, tendrons de veau and peas, lamb cutlets and cucumbers. Second course, loin of veal à la béchamel, roast forequarter of lamb, salad, braised ham garnished with broad beans, vegetables. Third course, roast ducks, turkey poult, stewed peas à la Francais, lobster salad, cherry tart, raspberry and currant tart, custard in glasses, lemon creams, nestle road pudding, marrow pudding, dessert and ices. 2021. Dinner for 8 persons. July. First course, green pea soup, salmon and lobster sauce, crimped perch and Dutch sauce. Entrees, stewed veal and peas, lamb cutlets and cucumbers. Second course, haunch of venison, boiled fowls à la béchamel, braised ham, vegetables. Third course, roast ducks, peas à la Francais, lobster salad, strawberry cream, blancmange, cherry tart, cheesecakes, iced puddings, dessert and ices. 2022. Dinner for 6 persons. July. 1. First course, soup à la jardinière, salmon trout and parsley and butter, fillet of mackerel à la maître d'hôtel. Entree, lobster cutlets, beef palates à la italienne. Second course, roast lamb, boiled capon and white sauce, boiled tongue garnished with small vegetable marrows, bacon and beans. Third course, gosling, whipped strawberry cream, raspberry and currant tart, meringues, cherry tartlets, iced pudding, dessert and ices. 2023. Dinner for 6 persons. July. 2. First course, julienne soup, crimped salmon and caper sauce, whitebait. Entree, croquettes à la reine, curried lobster. Second course, roast lamb, rump of beef à la jardinière. Third course, larded turkey poult, raspberry cream, cherry tart, custards in glasses, gâteau à la genovese, nesselrode pudding. Dessert. Plain family dinners for July. 2024. Sunday. 1. Salmon trout and parsley and butter. 2. Roast fillet of real, boiled bacon cheek, peas, potatoes. 3. Raspberry and currant tart, baked custard pudding. 2025. Monday. 1. Green pea soup. 2. Roast fowls garnished with watercresses, gravy, bread sauce, cold veal and salad. 3. Cherry tart. 2026. Tuesday. 1. John Dory and lobster sauce. 2. Curried fowl with remains of cold fowls, dish of rice, veal rolls with remains of cold fillet. 3. Strawberry cream. 2027. Wednesday. 1. Roast leg of mutton, vegetable marrow and potatoes, melted butter. 2. Blackcurrant pudding. 2028, Thursday. 1. Fried sole anchovy sauce. 2. Mutton cutlets and tomato sauce, bashed mutton, peas, potatoes. 3. Lemon dumplings. 2029, Friday. 1. Boiled brisket of beef, carrots, turnips, suet dumplings, peas, potatoes. 2. Baked semolina pudding. 2030, Saturday. 1. Cold beef and salad, lamb cutlets and peas. 2. Rolled jam pudding. 2031, Sunday. 1. Julienne soup. 2. Roast lamb, half calf's head, tongue and brains, boiled ham, peas and potatoes. 3. Cherry tart, custards. 2032, Monday. 1. Hashed calf's brain, cold lamb and salad. 2. Vegetable marrow and white sauce instead of pudding. 2033, Tuesday. 1. Stewed veal with peas, young carrots and potatoes, small meat pie. 2. Raspberry and currant pudding. 2034, Wednesday. 1. Roast duck stuffed, gravy, peas and potatoes, the remains of stewed veal réchauffe. 2. Macaroni served as a sweet pudding. 2035, Thursday. 1. Slices of salmon and caper sauce. 2. Boiled knuckle of veal, parsley and butter, vegetable marrow and potatoes, blackcurrant pudding. 2036, Friday. 1. Roast shoulder of mutton, onion sauce, peas and potatoes. 2. Cherry tart, baked custard pudding. 2037, Saturday. 1. Minced mutton, rump steak and kidney pudding. 2. Baked lemon pudding. August. 2038, dinner for 18 persons. First course, mock turtle soup removed by broiled salmon and caper sauce, red mullet, vase of flowers, perch, soup à la julienne removed by brill and shrimp sauce. Entree, fricandeau de veau à la jardinière, curried lobster, vase of flowers, lamb cutlets à la purée de pommes de terre, fillet of duck and peas. Second course, haunch of venison, ham, garnished, capon à la financière, vase of flowers, roast fowl, leveret pie, saddle of mutton. Third course, grouse removed by cabinet pudding, lobster salad, fruit jelly, cheesecakes, charlotte à la vanilla, vase of flowers, custards, raspberry tartlets, vol au vent of pears, prawns, larded peahen removed by iced pudding. Dessert and ices. 2039, dinner for 12 persons, August. First course, vermicelli soup, soup à la reine, broiled salmon, fried flounder, trout en matelot. Entrees, stewed pigeons, sweetbreads, ragout of ducks, fillet of chicken and mushrooms. Second course, quarter of lamb, côtelette de beef à la jardinière, roast fowls and boiled tongue, bacon and beans. Third course, grouse, wheat ears, greengage tart, whipped cream, vol au vent of plums, fruit jelly, iced pudding, cabinet pudding, dessert and ices. 2040, dinner for 8 persons, August. First course, julienne soup, fillet of turbot and Dutch sauce, red mullet. Entrees, riz de veau à tomatoes, fillet of duck and peas. Second course, haunch of venison, boiled capon and oysters, ham, garnished, vegetables. Third course, leveret, fruit jelly, compote of greengages, plum tart, custards in glasses, omelette soufflé, dessert and ices. 2041, dinner for 6 persons, August. 1. First course, macaroni soup, crimped salmon and sauce hollandaise, fried fillet of trout. Entrees, tendrons de veau and stewed peas, salmi of grouse. Second course, roast loin of veal, boiled bacon, garnished with French beans, stewed beef à la jardinière, vegetables. Third course, turkey poult, plum tart, custard pudding, vol au vent of pears, strawberry cream, ratafia soufflé. Desserts. 2042. Dinner for 6 persons, August. 2. First course, vegetable marrow soup, stowed mullet, fillet of salmon, and ravigote sauce. Entree, curried lobster, fricandeau de veau à la jardinière. Second course, roast saddle of mutton, stewed shoulder of veal, garnished with force meatballs, vegetables. Third course, roast grouse and bread sauce, vol au vent of greengages, fruit jolly, raspberry cream, custards, fig pudding. Dessert. Plain family dinners for August. 2043. Sunday. 1. Vegetable marrow soup. 2. Roast quarter of lamb, mint sauce, French beans and potatoes. 3. Raspberry and currant tart, custard pudding. 2044. Monday. 1. Cold lamb and salad, small meat pie, vegetable marrow and white sauce. 2. Lemon dumplings. 2045. Tuesday. 1. Boiled mackerel, stewed loin of veal, French beans and potatoes. 3. Baked raspberry pudding. 2046. Wednesday. 1. Vegetable soup. 2. Lamb cutlets and French beans, the remains of stewed shoulder of veal, mashed vegetable marrow. 3. Black currant pudding. 2047. Thursday. 1. Roast ribs of beef, Yorkshire pudding, French beans and potatoes. 2. Bread and butter pudding. 2048. Friday. 1. Fried sole and melted butter. 2. Cold beef and salad, lamb cutlets and mashed potatoes. 3. Cauliflower and white sauce instead of pudding. 2049. Saturday. 1. Stewed beef and vegetables with remains of cold beef, mutton pudding. 2. Macaroni and cheese. 2050. Sunday. 1. Salmon pudding. 2. Roast fillet of veal, boiled bacon cheek garnished with tufts of cauliflowers, French beans and potatoes. 3. Plum tart, boiled custard pudding. 2041. Monday. 1. Baked sole. 2. Cold veal and bacon, salad, mutton cutlets and tomato sauce. 3. Boiled currant pudding. 2052. Tuesday. 1. Rice soup. 2. Roast fowls and watercresses, boiled knuckle of ham, minced veal, garnished with croutons, vegetables. 3. College puddings. 2053. Wednesday. 1. Curried fowl with remains of cold fowl, dish of rice, stewed rump steak and vegetables. 2. Plum tart. 2054. Thursday. 1. Boiled brisket of beef, carrots, turnips, suet dumplings and potatoes. 2. Baked bread pudding. 2055. Friday. 1. Vegetable soup made from liquor that the beef was boiled in. 2. Cold beef and dressed cucumber, veal cutlets and tomato sauce. 3. Fondue. 2056. Saturday. 1. Bubble and squeak made from remains of cold beef, cold veal and ham pie, salad. 2. Baked raspberry pudding. September. 2057. Dinner for 18 persons. First course, julienne soup removed by brill and shrimp sauce, red mullet and Italian sauce, vase of flowers, fried eels, giblet soup removed by salmon and lobster sauce. Entree, lamb cutlets and French beans, fillet of chicken and truffles, vase of flowers, oysters au gratin, sweetbreads and tomato sauce. Second course, saddle of mutton, veal and ham pie, chickens à la bechamel, vase of flowers, braised goose, broiled ham, garnished with cauliflowers, fillet of veal. Third course, custards, partridges removed by plum pudding, apple tart, compote of greengages, noyeau jelly, vase of flowers, lemon cream, pastry sandwiches, grouse and bread sauce removed by nesselrod pudding, plum tart, custards. Dessert and ices. 2058. Dinner for 12 persons. September. First course, mock turtle soup, soup à la jardinière, salmon and lobster sauce, fried whiting, stewed eels, entree, veal cutlets, scalloped oysters, curried fowl, grilled mushrooms. Second course, haunch of mutton, boiled calf head à la bechamel, braised ham, roast fowls aux cressons. Third course, leveret, grouse, cabinet pudding, iced pudding, compote of plums, damson tart, cream, fruit jelly, prawns, lobster salad. Desserts and ices. 2059. Dinner for 8 persons. September. First course, Flemish soup, turbot garnished with fried smelts, red mullet and Italian sauce. Entrees: tendrons de veau and truffles, lamb cutlets and sauce piquante. Second course, loin of veal à la bechamel, roast haunch of venison, braised ham, grouse pie, vegetables. Third course, roast hare, plum tart, whipped cream, punch jelly, compote of damsons, marrow pudding. Dessert. 2060. Dinner for 6 persons. September. First course, game soup, crimp skate, slices of salmon à la genovese. Entree: fricasseed sweetbread, savory rissoles. Second course, sirloin of beef and horseradish sauce, broiled leg of mutton and caper sauce. Vegetables. Third course, roast partridges, charlotte russe, apricots and rice, fruit jelly, cabinet pudding. Dessert. 2061. Dinner for 6 persons. September. 2. First course, thick gravy soup, fillet of turbot à la crème, stewed eels. Entree: vol au vent of lobster, salmi of grouse. Second course, haunch of venison, rump of beef à la jardinière, hare, boned and larded, with mushrooms. Third course, roast grouse, apricot blancmange, compote of peach, plum tart, custards, plum pudding. Dessert. Plain family dinners for September. 2062. Sunday. 1. Julienne soup, roast ribs of beef, Yorkshire pudding, horseradish sauce, French beans and potatoes. 3. Greengage pudding, vanilla cream. 2063. Monday. 1. Crimp skate and crab sauce. 2. Cold beef and salad, small veal and ham pie. 3. Vegetable marrow and white sauce. 2064. Tuesday. 1. Fried sole, melted butter. 2. Broiled fowl, parsley and butter, bacon cheek garnished with French beans, beef rissoles made from the remains of cold beef. 3. Plum tart and cream. 2065. Wednesday. 1. Boiled round of beef, carrots, turnips, and suet dumplings, marrow on toast. 2. Baked damson and rice. 2066. Thursday. 1. Vegetable soup made from the liquor that the beef was boiled in. 2. Lamb cutlets and cucumbers, cold beef and salad. 3. Apple pudding. 2067. Friday. 1. Baked sole. 2. Bubble and squeak made from the cold beef, veal cutlets, and rolled bacon. 3. Damson tart. 2068. Saturday. 1. Irish stew, rump steaks and oyster sauce. 2. Somersetshire dumplings. 2069. Sunday. 1. Fried fillet of soles and anchovy sauce. 2. Roast leg of mutton, brown onion sauce, French beans and potatoes, calf's head, tongue and brains. 3. Plum tart, custards and glasses. 2070. Monday. Vegetable marrow soup. 2. Calf's head à la maître d'hôtel from remains of cold head, boiled brisket of beef and vegetables. 3. Stewed fruit and baked rice pudding. 2071. Tuesday. 1. Roast fowls and watercresses, boiled bacon garnished with tufts of cauliflower, hashed mutton from remains of mutton of Sunday. 2. Baked plum pudding. 2072. Wednesday. 1. Boiled knuckle of veal and rice, turnips, potatoes, small ham garnished with French beans. 2. Baked apple pudding. 2073. Thursday. 1. Brill and shrimp sauce. 2. Roast hare, gravy and red currant jelly, mutton cutlets and mashed potatoes. 3. Scalloped oysters instead of pudding. 2074. Friday. 1. Small roast loin of mutton, the remains of hare, jugged, vegetable marrow and potatoes. 2. Damson pudding. 2075. Saturday. 1. Rump steaks, broiled, and oyster sauce, mashed potatoes, veal and ham pie. The ham may be cut from that boiled on Wednesday, if not all eaten cold for breakfast. 2. Lemon pudding. October. 2076. Dinners for 18 persons. First course. Mock turtle soup removed by crimped cod and oyster sauce. Sole à la Normandy. Vase of flowers. Red mullet. Julienne soup removed by John Dory and Dutch sauce. Entree. Sweetbreads and tomato sauce. Oyster patties. Vase of flowers. Stewed mushrooms. Fricandeau de veau and celery sauce. Second course. Roast saddle of mutton. Grouse pie. Roast goose. Vase of flowers. Boiled fowls and oyster sauce. Ham. Larded turkey. Third course. Custards. Pheasant removed by cabinet pudding. Prawns. Italian cream. Gâteau de pomme. Vase of flowers. Compote of plums. Peach jelly. Lobster salad. Roast hare removed by iced pudding. Apple tart. Dessert and ices. 2077. Dinner for 12 persons. October. First course. Carrot soup à la Cressy. Soup à la Reine. Baked cod. Stewed eels. Entree. Riz de veau and tomato sauce. Vol au vent of chicken. Pork cutlets and sauce Robert. Grilled mushrooms. Second course. Rump of beef à la jardinière. Roast goose. Boiled fowls and celery sauce. Tongue garnished. Vegetables. Third course. Grouse. Pheasants. Quince jelly. Lemon cream. Apple tart. Compote of peaches. Nesselrode pudding. Cabinet pudding. Scalloped oysters. Dessert and ices. 2078. Dinner for 8 persons. October. First course. Calf head soup. Crimped cod and oyster sauce. Stewed eels. Entrees. Stewed mutton kidneys. Curried sweetbreads. Second course. Boiled leg of mutton garnished with carrots and turnips. Roast goose. Third course. Partridges. Fruit jelly. Italian cream. Vol au vent of pears. Apple tart. Cabinet pudding. Dessert and ices. 2079. Dinner for 6 persons. October. 1. First course. Hare soup. Broiled cod à la Maître d'Hôtel. Haddocks and egg sauce. Entree. Veal cutlets garnished with French beans. Haricot mutton. Second course. Roast haunch of mutton. Boiled capon and rice. Vegetables. Third course. Pheasants. Punch jelly. Blancmange. Apples à la Portugaise. Charlotte à la vanilla. Marrow pudding. Dessert. 2080. Dinner for 6 persons. October. 2. First course. Mock turtle soup. Brill and lobster sauce. Fried whitings. Entree. Fowl à la bechamel. Oysters patties. Second course. Roast sucking pig. Stewed hump of beef à la jardinière. Vegetables. Third course. Grouse. Charlotte aux pommes. Coffee cream. Cheesecakes. Apricot tart. Ice pudding. Dessert. Plain family dinners for October. 2081. Sunday. Roast sucking pig. Tomato sauce and brain sauce. Small boiled leg of mutton. Caper sauce. Turnips and carrot. 2. Damson tart. Boiled batter pudding. 2082. Monday. 1. Vegetable soup made from the liquor that the mutton was boiled in. 2. Sucking pig and blanquette. Small meat pie. French beans and potatoes. 3. Pudding pies. 2083. Tuesday. 1. Roast partridge. Bread sauce and gravy. Slices of mutton warmed in caper sauce. Vegetables. 2. Baked plum pudding. 2084. Wednesday. 1. Roast ribs of beef. Yorkshire pudding. vegetable marrow and potatoes. 2. Damson pudding. 2085, Thursday. 1. Fried sole, melted butter. 2. Cold beef and salad, mutton cutlets and tomato sauce, macaroni. 2086, Friday. 1. Carrot soup. 2. Boiled fowls and celery sauce, bacon cheek garnished with greens, beef rissoles from remains of cold beef. 3. Baroness pudding. 2087, Saturday. 1. Curried fowl from remains of cold ditto, dish of rice, rump steak and kidney pudding, vegetables. 2. Stewed pears and sponge cakes. 2088, Sunday. 1. Crimped cods and oyster sauce. 2. Roast haunch of mutton, brown onion sauce, and vegetables. 3. Bullace pudding, baked custard in cups. 2089, Monday. The remains of codfish, flaked and warmed in a maitre d'hotel sauce. 2. Cold mutton and salad, veal cutlets and rolled bacon, French beans and potatoes. 3. Arrowroot blancmange and stewed damson. 2090, Tuesday. 1. Roast hare, gravy and red currant jelly, hashed mutton, vegetables. 2. Currant dumplings. 2091, Wednesday. 1. Jugged hare from remains of roast ditto, boiled knuckle of veal and rice, boiled bacon cheek. 2. Apple pudding. 2092, Thursday. 1. Roast leg of pork, apple sauce, greens and potatoes. 2. Rice snowballs. 2093, Friday. 1. Slices of pork, broiled and tomato sauce, mashed potatoes, roast pheasants, bread sauce and gravy. 2. Baked apple pudding. 2094, Saturday. 1. Rump steak pie, sweetbreads. 2. Ginger pudding. November. 2094, dinner for 18 persons. First course. Thick grouse soup, removed by crimped cod of oyster sauce, baked whiting, vase of flowers, fried smelt. Clear oxtail soup, removed by fillet of turbot à la crème. Entree: poulet à la marengo, fillet of leveret, vase of flowers, ragout of lobster, mushroom sauté. Second course: haunch of mutton, cold game pie, lark pudding, vase of flowers, roast fowls, boiled ham, boiled turkey and celery sauce. Third course: apple tart, partridges removed by plum pudding, shellfish, wine jelly, pomme à la conde, vase of flour, vol au vent of pears, snipes removed by prawns, charlotte glacée, apricot tartlets. Dessert and ices. 2096, dinner for 12 persons, November. First course: hare soup, julienne soup, baked cod, sole à la Normandie. Entree: riz de veau à tomatoes, lobster patties, mutton cutlets and soubise sauce, croutades of marrow à fines herbes. Second course: roast sirloin of beef, braised goose, boiled fowls and celery sauce, bacon cheek garnished with sprouts. Third course: wild ducks, partridges, apples à la portugaise, Bavarian cream, apricot jam sandwiches, cheesecakes, charlotte à la vanilla, plum pudding. Dessert and ices. Dinner for 8 persons, November. First course: mulligatawny soup, fried slices of codfish and oyster sauce, eels and matelote. Entree: broiled pork cutlets and tomato sauce, tendrons à veau à la jardinière. Second course: boiled leg of mutton and vegetables, roast goose, cold game pie. Third course: snipes, teal, apple soufflé, iced charlotte, tartlets, champagne jelly, coffee cream, mince pies. Dessert and ices. 2098, dinner for 6 persons, November. First course: oyster soup, crimped cod and oyster sauce, fried perch and Dutch sauce. Entree: pig's feet à la bechamel, curried rabbit. Second course: roast sucking pig, boiled fowls and oyster sauce, vegetables. Third course: jugged hare, meringue à la crème, apple custard, vol au vent of pears, whipped cream, cabinet pudding. Dessert: $20.99. Dinner for 6 persons, November. 2. First course, game soup, slices of codfish and Dutch sauce, fried eels. Entree, kidney à la maître d'hôtel, oyster patties. Second course, salad of mutton, boiled capon and rice, small ham, lark pudding. Third course, roast hare, apple tart, pineapple cream, clear jelly, cheesecakes, marrow pudding, nesselrode pudding. Dessert. Plain family dinners for November. 2100. Sunday. White soup. 2. Roast haunch of mutton, haricot beans, potatoes. 3. Apple tart, ginger pudding. 2101. Monday. 1. Stewed eels. 2. Veal cutlets garnished with rolled bacon, cold mutton and winter salad. 3. Baked rice pudding. 2102. Tuesday. 1. Roast fowls garnished with watercresses, boiled bacon cheek, hashed mutton from remains of haunch. 2. Apple pudding. 2103. Wednesday. 1. Boiled leg of pork, carrots and parsnips, and peas pudding. Fowl croquettes made with the remainder of cold fowl. 2. Baroness pudding. 2104. Thursday. 1. Cold pork and mashed potatoes, roast partridges, bread sauce and gravy. 2. The remainder of pudding cut into neat slices and warmed through and served with sifted sugar sprinkled over. Apple fritters. 2105. Friday. 1. Roast hare, gravy and currant jelly, rump steak and oyster sauce, vegetables. 2. Macaroni. 2106. Saturday. 1. Jugged hare, small mutton pudding. 2. Fig pudding. 2107. Sunday. 1. Crimped cod and oyster sauce. 2. Roast fowls, small boiled ham, vegetables, rump steak pie. 3. Baked apple pudding, open jam tart. 2108. Monday. 1. The remainder of cod warmed in maître d'hôtel sauce. 2. Boiled H-bone of beef, carrots, parsnips, suet dumplings. 3. Baked bread and butter pudding. 2109. Tuesday. 1. Pea soup made from the liquor in which beef was boiled. 2. Cold beef, mashed potatoes, mutton cutlets with tomato sauce. 3. Carrot pudding. 2110. Wednesday. 1. Fried soles in melted butter. 2. Roast leg of pork, apple sauce, vegetables. 3. Macaroni with Parmesan cheese. 211. Thursday. 1. Bubble and squeak from remains of cold beef, curried pork. 2. Baked semolina pudding. 2112. Friday. 1. Roast leg of mutton, stewed Spanish onions, potatoes. 2. Apple tart. 2113. Saturday. 1. Hashed mutton, boiled rabbit and onion sauce, vegetables. 2. Damson pudding made with bottled fruit. End of section 91. Recording by Belinda Brown, Indianapolis, Indiana.